welcome to the family, honey. I am RofhiwaReneilwe, your girl. So all you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, share, do the most, tell your friends to tell their friends so that we can reach that 100th mark together. The things we do here, amazing. The look that we're going to do today is inspired by this month of love. So when we're done, you're gonna look like this. You're gonna look like me. You're gonna look like this. You're gonna look snatching, I tell you. So for you to achieve this look with me, so join me and watch the entire video and do the most, because in this family that's what we do, child. So yeah, without wasting any of your time, because we know that time is money, baby, and we don't like wasting any of that. Let's go straight into the video and grab something to drink. So while we're on that, cheers. So let's start. The first thing on the list is to do our eyebrows before anything else. We're just going to set them first. I'm using my brow gel. Make sure that I put water or setting spray in it, and then I just apply onto my eyebrows just like that. This step is just to make sure that my brows are just gonna stick on for the whole day. If you don't have a brow gel, you can use anything. Other people use soap, other people use setting powder. I'm using brow gel. So you just have to apply it, brush your brows. I'm brushing mine upwards. There we go. So I just have to wait for them to dry basically. The next step that I'm going to do is the concealer. I'm just going to shape my brows. Do it with me. Just watch and then. So this step is just to make sure that I outline them perfectly. This is just gonna give it a bit of shape. You don't need to do a lot on this step. I'm just using my natural brows today. I didn't apply anything on my brows except for the gel only. So yeah, this technique definitely works. This is easy and it doesn't even require you to spend most of your time doing it, because you're just doing it on your natural brows, so it doesn't even require a lot of work. These are just my natural brows and then I'm done. See? Super easy. You can do this. It's super friendly. I highly recommend. It's just only your brow gel and your concealer. That's it for this step. So let's move on to the next step, which is going to be prepping the skin. Today I'm going to use a primer. I'm first going to apply primer on my face. So let's apply the primer. Nothing hectic. Just make sure that you rub it in. This helps a lot with your skin. I'm done with the primer. Today I'm only doing primer because initially I have moisturized my face. You must apply your moisturizer, and when you're done, that's when you can put on your primer. Okay, let's move on to the eyebrows now. Just make sure that you prime them first. Doing that only is just gonna make sure that your eyeshadows are going to pop. That's what I like to say. So they really stand out if you're going to put the primer first. When you're done applying it, you're going to make sure that you are blending. Let's blend together. And make sure that the brush that you're using, it's a flat brush. It's just going to make sure that all the primer that you have applied, it is going to be blended nice and smoothly without even hitting your eyes. So let's just blend together. This is so easy and nice. It feels nice to my skin. I like the feeling. Let me put more eye primer on this because I feel like it is lacking. Easy peasy. You see, done. So the next step that we're going to do, we're going to apply eyeshadows. Today we're going for a pink look because we're on Valentine's month. I don't have red on my color palette, so we're just gonna try something nice, sexy. You know, it's the month of love, so we're just gonna do something that is significant to the red. So we're going for pink. So for this step, I'm going to use tape to make sure that my eyeshadows are not gonna step out of the outline. So you can use any tape that you want. I'm just using this clear tape. I like it because it's clear. So with my colors, I'm going to use brown. So let me know what you think. Do you want me to do my makeup with story times, or you prefer it to be like this? because if you want to do a story time, I'm more than happy to do so. More like a chit chat, get ready with me. So here I'm using brown color, the color that is going to be popping a lot. It is going to be pink. Since it's Valentine's month, I'm using a bit of gray here for a bit of highlight. I'm putting pink all over here. And here I'm using the other color pink, the other shade of pink. It's called magenta. I'm using it here. I'm just gonna use another different shade of pink. This is called Starlight on this palette that I'm using. I'm using it on my inner eyes here. I'm just gonna clean up my look. Initially I wanted brown here. I'm putting a bit of brown. Who said brown and pink cannot go well together? Whoever said that, make sure that you make them watch this video, because this is giving what it's supposed to give. I'm loving the outcome so far. I'm not done, but I'm loving it. So make sure that you do a flat brush, flat. I don't know if you can see this. And I'm going to my palette. I am going to do glitters. What's a bit of love without any glitters? They just complete the look. Pink glitters, of course. That's too much. You see why I like to do my eyeshadows before the rest of my face? Because the colors will be falling everywhere. I'm using my glitters as an eyeliner on this one. So there's no need for me to apply eyeliner. My glitters will stand as an eyeliner. See, I'm done. The next step that I'm going to do right now is applying lashes. So let's put eyelashes together. I applied glue. Now I'm just making sure that they're dry. So now let's remove the tape. The tape acted as an eyeliner on this case. Now let's apply our eyelashes. They're dry now. This is super easy. You just take your eyelashes and you put it like this. You just put it on your eyeline area. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because mistakes, that's where you learn. You need to make sure that you place your eyelashes on your eyelining area. Make sure that you blink, so that when you blink, when it's dry, it's not gonna give you any problems. Mine is fine. If it's not fine, it's hurting somewhere else, then you just adjust it to your comfortable level. This is how our eyeshadows are looking like. Let's move on to the next step. So what we're going to do right now, we are going to apply foundation to our skin. Make sure that the foundation that you're going to use, it is of your color or it corresponds to your color. Don't use foundation this is too light, please. Don't. I'm going to apply my foundation using this fluffy sponge. You can use a brush, it's fine. You can use anything that you're familiar with. So I'm familiar with this one. The first foundation that I'm going to use is this stick foundation. I prefer to use both stick and liquid foundation at the same time. Let's apply foundation to our face. Because this one is a bit dry. The reason why I use both of them is because the other one, it's easier to blend in, and then it gives me full coverage when I use both of them. I just love the coverage. I just experimented one day and then I loved it. I'm using the setting spray on my sponge. Make sure that it's a bit wet. Then I'm gonna blend it. This one, basically I just smear it all over because it's not that a lot. Another reason why I smear is because the stick one, it's a bit dry. It's like I'm applying lotion on my face. It's really going to be blended when I apply this foundation on my skin. My foundation is full coverage. For it to stay a bit long, a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. Let's blend. Blending is very critical. you have to make sure that the foundation is blended, or else if it's not blended well, it's just gonna give you problems. You're gonna look cakey. I'm going to conceal. The places that I'm concealing is here. You don't have to do a lot. A bit on the nose, a bit here, on the bridge of the nose, and a bit here. That's about it. Sometimes less is nice. You see, because when I'm blending, it is all coming together. Let's blend it. And let's do under eyes. On the forehead. Just have to pat lightly, you know. Pat, 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 pat. And the nose. So the next step that I'm going to do right now is the highlighting. So let's highlight. So I'm doing here. The forehead line. I'll go ahead and blend. Let me do the nose. Let me blend it. I'm going to highlight my nose. On this step, you can use a bronzer. You can use anything with you. You can use what you are comfortable with. Bronzer, highlighter. Now let's bake. Before baking, take your pressed powder, your brush, just do a bit. I do this so that I can mattify my skin. It doesn't have to be a lot. Let's go to the baking step. I'm using a banana powder for this one. Sponge. Translucent. When it comes to blending, you just make sure that you blend so that you avoid your makeup being all cakey, because once it's cakey, it's not going to look nice. So with us, perfection, we know this is what we are looking for, and we are hoping that we're going to achieve that. Yeah, let's blend. Blend, 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 blend. So when this is done, we're going to set. I'm doing a bit. So we're going to do blush on our cute little upper cheeks. My setting spray is not dry yet, but I see it's going to dry. It's taking time. In the meantime, let's be applying blush. You can apply liquid blush, powder blush. I'm using powder blush at the moment. So I'm doing pink blush. Again, it's the month of love. Pink it is. So the next step that we're going to do is the lips. You know, we're gonna go with red. It's the month of love, after all. Lady in red. When you're done, setting spray. And we wait for it to dry. This is how we look after the whole makeup tutorial. we look like this. I look like this. Yay! Cheers! We did absolutely amazing. We look absolutely amazing. So we completed this look without having to waste any of your time. So we look like this. I look like this. You look like me. So without wasting any of your time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell on the side so that you can be notified each and every time your girl posts. Because why not watching? Why not liking? Why not subscribing? Please do that. Please do that now as I take a sip. So see you until the next video. Bye.